Hey everyone, Wes here for Family Gaming TV, and we're back to take another look at Best Fiends. So we had an early look at a number of those introductory levels the other day, and you can check out our previous video for those. But we want to get a bit more in depth now, so we want to look at the characters that you can unlock and those kind of things. And I've been playing a little bit on my own, and my son and my daughter have had a little bit of a go. So we played a few more levels, which I have to admit have been quite challenging. And we've unlocked a character from each of the colours that are available. So here we've got that wonderful world map again that seems like it's wrapped around a cylinder, and in that kind of brilliant, almost watercolour art style. Very, very pretty to look at. But we have characters too. Now, if we hit this icon in the bottom right, you'll see we now have one character in each of the different kind of element colours. So we've got Temper, who's our leaf guy. On the end, in the yellow, we've got Kwincy, who's our flower power dude. Then we've got Howie, who's our water guy. Now, Howie's only level 1 at the moment, so we'll upgrade him in a minute. We've got Tantrum, who's our strawberry fruit picker. And then we got a fungi called Brittle. Haha. So they're all level 2 apart from Howie, as we said. Now, as you can see on these screens, there are 2 other characters to unlock for each of the different element types. If you want to call them elements, I'm going to call them elements. And you can click on each of these characters and look at a profile. So here, a bit more in depth on Brittle. Each of these characters can go up to level 20. It shows you how much of the little furry yellow dudes it costs to upgrade them. And you collect those throughout the levels that you do and in the bonus bits afterwards where you unlock certain boxes to get stuff. You can see at the top of the screen, if we go back, I've got 818 of these little yellow furry dudes at the moment. So I'll go back and look at Brittle here. So he's got an attack of 105. He's got a power called a converter. And I don't yet know what the little blue dudes do. I haven't got any of those. But Brittle is also level 2. There's also a little eye icon which gives you a bit more info. Tells you exactly what his special skill does. So the converter changes a 3x3 area into purple blocks. And gives you a little bit of a rundown on Brittle. So he's a nervous housefly who expects to get splattered at any moment. And that's what keeps her moving and gathering up her goodies. So let's have a look at the other characters. So we've got Tantrum. Now you can't tap on any of these shadow ones yet. Got to unlock them first. And you find those characters in those kind of unlockable bonus bits after the levels. So we'll look at Tantrum. So he's got a bomb power, but he's got a really good attack of 175 as well. Again, goes up to level 20. And we look at his info. So his bomb block blows up to 5 blocks in a column. You'll notice that our leaf guy, when we get to him, has the horizontal version of that. So he's a tough-talking engineer, battle-hardened veteran of the Great Bug War, a dung beetle he may be, but Tantrum don't take no dung from nobody. Okay, so that's Tantrum. So our leaf guy, Temper. Again, powerful attack, 175. Got that bomb power that goes horizontal. And we can look a bit more detail here at his bio. So he's a masked mite. He may be small, but his courage knows no bounds. He's a pint-sized powerhouse on his way to superhero status. And then we've got on the end, Kwincy. So Kwincy has the converter power as well, but a very limited attack. And he's a spider. So don't hold that against him. But because inside this big-eyed, big buttered bulldozer, there's a handsome hero waiting to burst out. So just because he's a spider, there's a handsome hero inside him. So do not hold it against him. So let's go back to our water guy. So Howie. So Howie's only got 150 attack at the minute. He's got that vertical bomb power. But he needs upgrading. So let's grow him. We spend 40 to grow him. We've still got loads of those little yellow furry dudes left. So let me see. 5 times 180 would be 500. 5 times 80 is Not quite enough to upgrade them all yet. I'm going to save them until I can do them all at once. Or until I get stuck on a level, whichever comes first. So, Howie. Honorary fiend. Howie's life took a turn for the worse the day his dinner, which was Slugs, bit back. He may be young, but this learned lizard holds the key to the ancient secrets of Mount Boom. Okay, so a little bit of story hint there. So there are all our characters. Let's go back to the map. Let's do one of the levels. Things are getting more challenging. Hopefully I can do this first time. So you can see we've got a kind of spinner here for the characters, but because we've only got one of each, we don't get to spin any of these. So if I swipe on them, it doesn't do anything. But you can tap on them. It tells you a bit about them. Shows you how strong they are, etc. So my strongest guys are blue, green, and red, I think. And then purple and yellow, not so strong, but they've got very, very cool power-ups. So I need to get rid of 8 slugs, and I've got 23 moves to do it. And this level costs me 2 energy to take part in. Now, you get 20 energy if you've let yourself recharge. So let's see if we can do this. I'm not quite sure what the bomb thing does in the middle other than just sit there. But I'm sure it has some significance. So let's see what we can do. Let's take out these ones at the top here first. Down the side. Now, get rid of these ones down here. And we're starting to make some progress now. So we got one of the slugs down. 20 moves left to get 7. So, take these out. You can see that I'm taking out the branches by making match 3s alongside them. And we've got a big chain here, so let's work out the best way of doing this one. Doesn't do that much damage though, because it's yellow, remember. We want to stick as much as we can, rather, to the red, the green, and the blue. So, we've got some blues there, we've got some purples there. Let's go with the blues. And we'll take these greens, and that should set us up with a nice sizable red streak here. So we go down here and along there. Now it's looking like we've got quite a big purple chain, so we might as well do that, I think. Get some more colours on the page. Nice. So we can get rid of those tree stumps if we build a match 3 next to them. As I said, I haven't worked out yet what to do about the bomb, but I'm going to do these 4, I think. And we're down to 5 slugs now with 13 moves left. This is going to be a challenge. So, I've got a nice yellow converter there, but do I use the purples? I could get a nice streak of purples there. I think I'm going to do that anyway, even though it doesn't do quite as much damage. Because that gets me the purple power-up, which is quite handy, but let's do some reds, I think. And we're now down to 4 slugs, but with 10 moves left. I'm going to need some seriously powerful chains if I'm going to win this one, I think. The blue's not doing too much damage there. I've got some greens down the bottom. It's only a 3. I think I'm going to have to try. So down to 8 moves, 4 slugs left. I'd be amazed if I do this, but here we go. I might get lucky yet. 7-3. They're slightly better odds, I think, but still going to be a huge challenge. Let's do some more reds down here. We've got some reds across the top. Got a big chain of blues. So let's try that. Okay, so I'm going to go around here, down and across here. Not bad. Ooh, 5 moves to take out 2. It's doable, but it's going to be really tough. Do I go green? Do I go green? Green. I think it's got to be green. Not bad. Down to 4 moves. Problem is, there's a lot of purple on this board at the minute. I don't especially want purple on the board, but let's see what we can get rid of here. Because this is going to be a mighty big chain. Boom. Slugmageddon. Love it. So 3 moves left to take out 1 slug. That purple chain was the key there. So now we've got yellows there. We don't have much in the way of blue. We've got some more purple. But as we know, purple doesn't do an awful lot of damage. We do have some greens up at the top there. There's a nice 4 of green. Let's do that, I think. And there we go. That was the clincher. Again, it was that purple chain. You can see that even though the purple wasn't giving me as much damage, because I'd got that big, huge chain that managed to get me a Slugmageddon, that was enough. I really didn't think I was going to do that one, but we managed it. And now we get to the bonus bit with these kind of crate type things with the locks on it. So let's see, can we find another character? I'm going to go down the bottom corner. Oh, 5. That's rubbish. 20, not too bad. Oh, what? I'll go middle. 10. That's a pretty poor haul. Pretty poor haul. Now, you notice there the +3 with the 25 gems underneath. So you saw me, I think, activate that in the first playthrough. So you spend 25 gems to get 3 more keys so you can open 3 more boxes. And you can see here, you can get back to that screen at any point. If you want to buy some keys, you can do that. And of course, we take another quick look at the in-app purchases. You can see energy's running down. You can fill that energy meter up. You can increase the max energy by spending gems, but that's a lot of gems, 800. Just save them up maybe. And then you've got the ability to buy those gems up to a total price, by the looks of it, of £20.99. Now, I approve of this. The fact that we've got lower pricing, I say lower, lower pricing than we see in a lot of kid-friendly apps that tend to go up to $69.99, the kind of top tier of in-app purchase you can have. Keeping that lower down, I think, is a good thing. $20.99 is still a lot of money, but you know, if you want to spend that, you can spend it. Hopefully parents are locking down their devices, not letting their kids do that. So, I've got to open one of the crates, and I've got to kill 8 slugs. Vanquish 8 slugs. Right. Where should we start? I'm going to start at the top, I think, with these greens. But that didn't do an awful lot for me in the grand scheme of things. Got some yellows down this side. That's a bit better. And some purples there, but I'm not liking the look of those at the moment. I think I'll get rid of these purples down the bottom. Opens up a bit more of an avenue for me. Okay. I've got to say, Best Fiends is getting its claws into me already, and I haven't really had an experience yet in terms of the timers and stuff that's annoying me. So it seems like the balance is quite good at the moment. So we've got some greens here. We'll see how it plays out though. Those kind of things tend to kick in a little bit later on. So go with blues to take out that. We've got some greens and some yellows. Let's do the yellows. You can see this little black pebble there. I think the slugs throw these things at you that basically just take up your spaces and make things more challenging. We've got some greens on this side. And another green chain here. So we've got 16 moves left. I'm doing okay at the moment. Big green chain. So we'll do that. think it's going to have to be the purples to get into that crate. And still a big green chain here. And that gets rid of that horrible tooth that had been thrown my way. We'll do some greens. We're getting into that crate slowly but surely. Now, let's see. We've got 11 moves left, 5 slugs to get. I'm going to get rid of those ones. And then we'll do this chain so we clear out all those twigs. That gives me a few more options. We'll start with some greens here. Down to 8 moves and 4 slugs though. Ooh, it's getting a little bit tight now. Big yellow chain. Gets me down to 3 slugs and 7 moves. Feeling a little better about it now. But still going to be tough. I'm going to go with the yellows again. So with 3 slugs to go and 6 moves, this is going to be tight. I think I will take out. What shall I take out? What shall I take out? I'm going to take out these blues down here to try and link up these greens. Let's see where that gets me. So down to 2 with 4 moves. Okay. We've got quite a decent yellow streak here. Oh, but that didn't do enough damage. Leaves me with 3 moves. I think that might have been a mistake on my part. We got a couple of purple lines, but nothing's joined up. It's gonna. Purple doesn't do an awful lot of damage. It's gonna have to be green up here, I think. But even that's not enough. With 2 moves left and 2 slugs to kill, I think I'm going to be out of luck in this level. Let's take these green ones out. No, 1 move left. I'd need a miracle now. And I don't have one. I don't think. No, that's it. It was just a step too far for me, that level. But as you can see, you can get an extra 5 moves if you spend some money to help you with a level you're struggling on, or you can just end and restart. I did at least get something out of the level. So let's have another go before I have to resort to upgrading my characters. See how we get on this time. Right, start at the top with those greens. And then come down the side with the yellows. Then we've got some greens we can get in there to take that out. Don't like that tooth, but we can use purples to get rid of that. We've got a big line of blues there, that's nice. Fantastic. Making good progress, and I have an amazing green line now. So here we go. This should be Slugmageddon. Down, down, down. Cross, cross, up. Slugmageddon! That's how you do it, people. So we're down to 5 slugs with 19 moves. These are good odds at the moment. But I still need to clear some of this junk away. And let's see. Let's go over here. Right, now we've got a nice way in on the side here. How are we doing? 4 slugs with 16 moves. 4 moves per slug. That should work okay for me at the moment. Should we do the yellows? Do I want to do the yellows? I think I want to do the greens. This is a tough slug. Right, now I have a bigger pool of yellows, but I still want to do the greens. Now, look at this. We've got a nice big yellow chain. Not quite Slugmageddon, but pretty good. I'm now above 4 per slug, so this is good. I have a spare move in the bag. Let's get rid of the greens. And use that power. And we're down to 2 slugs with 11 moves left. Feeling pretty good about this now. Let's try these greens, I think. Decent attack, that. Okay. I think I'll go with those greens again, actually. Claim that gem. 9 moves for the 2 left. Okay, and now I'm going to use this yellow. If I come down, 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 up, round, and across. There we go. Leaves me with 1 slug with 8 moves left. Now, if I can't do this, I am a poor excuse for a fiend. So, let's have a go. We'll go with the green. And then we'll try the purple. And that puts a purple piece on the board, which is handy. And then we can join these greens up again. And I win! Game over for the slugs. And I make some progress. And I've got a couple of moves left, and every move you get left, you get some bonus stuff. So I got 5 gems there, 3 keys, and 40 of the little furry dudes. And this, I do love this bit. Oh, 10, that's rubbish. 1, rubbish. 7, that's not bad. Could have been better, could have been worse. Do I want to rate you? Maybe later. Sorry, guys. I'll get around to rating you, okay? I promise. Okay, so level 18. Same squad. We don't have anyone else to play with. Actually, do you want to see this, or do you want to come back in a bit and let me show you some later levels? Let's do that. Let's show you a couple of later levels in a minute. So we're back with a different level. We've got past the green pastures, the rolling hills, up to level 20. And we're on level 21. So just skipped ahead a little bit for you. All of my characters are now level 3, as you can see. I do have a little bit more in the bank if I need to upgrade, but let's have a look at level 21. Ah. Yes, I have fulfilled the commitment. I needed 3 fiends, and I needed them all to be, or at least 3 of them, to be level 3. So I'm all good. I can unlock this level. I need to kill 5 slugs, get 20 mushrooms, get 20 water, and I've got to do it in 23 moves. Let's see how we get on. So now you can see one of the ice-themed levels, and that's a mighty big slug in my way, but we'll take care of him. So can I break these ice things down the side here? Can I do this? Oh, it cracks and fractures the ice, so I need to work on that. I need to maximize my ability to take stuff out. So let's go down this side. Don't like that, but we'll use the purple to get rid of that. Now, I'm going to take them out here at the top, and maybe we can spill some. There you go. Nice, and then we can take out those barriers. So, where are we at? 4 slugs, 17 moves left. Okay, I need to start getting some purple and some blue. There's far too much of the other colours we don't need on the board at the moment. So, let's try and get rid of some of the colours we don't need. Oh, could have done with those blues not going down there. Never mind. Okay, we need some stuff in the middle here. Can we take that out? This still isn't looking good with 14 moves left. Hum indeed. Right, let's go with some reds. Okay. I need purples and blues. This is rubbish. Purples and blues, purples and blues. Come on, people. We got a 3 of purple up here. But that's the bare minimum. The blues aren't lining up for me. 10 moves left. It's not quite coming together at the moment. Oh, too many colours that I don't want. This is rubbish. That power-up came in handy. 7 moves left. It's not over yet, people. But it's not looking great. I'll give it that. Okay. Still need to get some purple. Okay, that's a decent amount of purple there. But there's blues as well. Oh, I'm torn. What do I do? I've got to get those purples, I think. 5 moves left. 5 moves left. That came in handy, I think. But still, those blues in the bottom trapped there. So I need 4 purples now, but I need blues. I need blues. Oh, this is sucky. Three moves left. It's gonna take a miracle, people. Where do I go? Where do I go? Can't do it now. I've got 3 blues. That'll have to do. Down to 12. Oh, I can't see it happening. But those purples would be a nice attempt. Oh, it's not going to happen, but let's go out with a blaze of glory. Fantastic. It wasn't quite enough. We just couldn't get the blues. But we'll have another go. We'll have one last go before we wrap things up for today. Maybe I can do it. This is a tough level, and I might need some upgrades. But let's see what we can pull off. Okay. Let's weaken those walls. Oh, that's what we need. A nice big chain of blues. And it allows us to spill out some stuff. Now we need purples as well, so I think we'll make that chain here. And we need some more purple, so do we try and build a bigger chain? I think so. Let's take those yellows out. Ah! That didn't quite work, but we got a nice blue chain out of it. Now we've got some greens there that we need to deal with, but I want to get rid of those reds, I think. Now we've got a nice green chain here coming across. And a nice purple chain there. So we're on our way, we're doing okay. I think it might come down to the slugs on this level. Big yellow chain there. Break some of those walls. Look at that huge purple chain we've got. So let's do that. Oh no, there's a little wall in the way. Darn it. I think I'm gonna take some of that out first. And let's do the reds. Doing okay, I think, here. There's a nice big green chain there, but I think what I'm going to do is get rid of these purples first. So we're down to 5 of them. And some of the blues. Now, let's get... Should we get rid of this green chain? Don't think I want to get rid of that blue one. There we go. Now how's that set us up? So we've got some nice purples there. We've got some blues. I think we're going to manage to do this, so let's... need to plan this carefully. So let's go with these 3 blues, which brings us a nice set of purples there. We only need 1 blue now, so that's good. It's that slug we need to worry about, so I think I'm going to go with these purples into here. Down, 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 up, 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 round the corner. Fiendy! So it leaves us with 6 moves to take out the slug. I think that's going to be nice and easy. So the question is, do I want to end it early or go for something big? I think I can probably end it with this move. Or is that the move I want to do? Or maybe I want to do that one. Let's try that one. Oh no, not enough because I need a 3. So let's do this one. Not quite enough. Let's go with the reds to finish, I think. That should be it. Nice. And that leaves me with 4 moves to spare. Drop some bombs on that board, get me some extra bonuses. 3 keys in the bag. Pretty good. So let's see what I get from those 3 keys. And then we'll call it a day for today. So I'm going to hit my corners. 15 blues! I don't know what they do, but I've got 15 of them. 50 yellow furry things. Bottom right or top left? Top left. 8 jet. That's not bad. I enjoyed that haul very much, thank you. So let's have a look. What have we got now? What do those blue things do? So temper doesn't need any blue things. Brittle doesn't need any blue things. Tantrum doesn't need any blue things. Maybe these are like the next step after you upgrade this time. So should we upgrade someone? I think we shall. I'm going to upgrade... Who am I going to upgrade? I think I'm going to upgrade Howie. No. I'm going to upgrade Tantrum because I love his name. Let's upgrade Tantrum. Ooh, okay. So he's now level 4. And to evolve him, I have to spend gems. What do I have to spend? Ah, right, okay. Get missing meteor mites. So I can spend 45 gems to upgrade, to evolve him rather. Do I need 489 of them as well? Or... I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's it. So you spend 45... Alright, I get it. 45 gems to get the 489 meteor mites that I need, which means that it would cost 650 regular to evolve. Okay, so if I get 650, I can evolve him without the use of gems. Otherwise, I need to use the gems. Okay. Understood. I think I'm going to... Ooh, yes, I'm going to wait because he's only level 4 at the minute. So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. That is Best Fiends from some of the people behind smash hits such as Angry Birds, people from Rovio, people from 20th Century Fox, Disney. Loads of great talent behind this company. And I'm really looking forward to see where this map takes me next. Oh, isn't it good to look at? And the music as well. I mentioned it in that previous video. The music is great. So check this out when it hits app stores very, very soon. It is soft launched in a couple of countries, I think. So check your app store in your location. You might be able to get it straight away. But that's all for today. So until next time, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to Family Gamer TV.